Good morning. Today's date is January 8th, 2023. We are starting the new year off right, still on my 21-day Daniel fast. So I'm really proud about how that's going to feel awesome. Like, honestly, really refreshed, really rejuvenated, energized. I woke up this morning, started with prayer, kind of some alone time because the kids are still asleep, and I went and did my exercising for the morning. So today, for the test I have today, we're going to be canning. I know I said a while back I was going to can my strawberry jam, so I plan on doing that today because I finally got some time since I don't have to pick out the kids' clothes for the week. I've already did that. I did that on Friday. Normally on Saturdays for my Sunday for my Sunday routines. It normally goes to the kids. So I'm picking out their clothes, ironing them, doing their hair and things like that. I still have to do their hair today, so I'll show you how I do their hair on Sundays to pretty much, just make my week easier. The video that I posted earlier this morning shows me like how I pick out their clothes and things and organize that for the week. So if I go ahead and do their hair for the week, my son, I just braid his hair up most of the time, and my daughter, she has really manageable hair. Sometimes I'll braid it, sometimes I won't. Today I decided I'm going to braid it because I want to do like some pretty beads and stuff in her hair. So I'm going to do that today, and I'll walk you through that. I'm going to walk you through my canning. I do have a few errands to run over at my house. We don't have garbage pickup. We have to pay for it. So I have to pretty much take my trash to the dump myself. So I have that ready to go. So I'll be doing that today. I have a pickup order at Walmart. I do have to also run to Publix and get some more fruits and veggies and stuff for the week so I can juice them and stuff like that. But that is what my day will consist of. Over here, I've already pre-prepped my strawberries. Well, I haven't pre-prepped them. I still got to cut them. But I got those out and ready to go. I got on my trusted apron. Canning is really easy, honestly, especially when you're canning fruits and vegetables because you don't have to water bath them. It doesn't take like the pressure canning like the meats and things and soups and things do, or your more acidic vegetables. But yeah, it's really easy to do. I bought this Sure Gel. I used this Sure Gel pectin to kind of, I guess, congeal or whatever, make it, jelly. And so it also comes with directions on different fruits and stuff to can. So if you're looking for a way to just start simple, this is the easiest route to go. It gives you step-by-step directions and everything. I don't have to use it anymore, but it just gives you step-by-step directions on how to can a lot of different fruits. And I got my cutting board here. What I'm doing right now is, forgive the mess in this dishwasher, but I am sterilizing my canning jars. You have to sterilize them. And this dishwasher keeps them pretty warm and hot before they go in the water bag. So I'm currently sterilizing those. My dishwasher works fine. It's really clean. I keep it clean. So like the directions will tell you to like water bath, sterilize the jars before you actually do the canning process. But I use that because it's just easier and simpler. And I can get them all done at once. I've also, forgive how messy my fridge looks, but I've also juiced my juice for the day. It's carrot and orange juice. So another healthy start for my morning. I'm letting that chill and get cool so that I can have some fresh juice to drink on, plus the kids can too. Because like I said, vitamins, minerals, health, that's important. But I'm about to start, so let's go. So first things first is I'm rinsing my strawberries. This one's a little low because we've been eating out of them. But I'm going to rinse these really good, all three containers. So I have my strawberries sitting in here in my trusted plastic bowl. Like I said, I'm cheap. Your girl don't keep dishes around because my kids break them anyway. So I use a lot of plastic. I use a lot of paper goods. So I got my trusted little plastic bowl here, rinsing my strawberries. And now I'm going to chop the stems off. I'm going to slice the strawberries up so that I can crush them. So this is the finished product. All of my cans actually sealed. It's still a bit hot, so I'm still allowed them to sit and cool. Then I'm going to place it right back in the box that the jars came out of so I could take it to church with me next weekend to give away. This one here, it didn't seal, and you can tell that it didn't seal by that. See, the rest of them doesn't make that sound, but this one does. So this one's going in our fridge, and we'll be eating that one later. And there's the finished product. So now, So now that I'm done with my canning, it is now 10:21. That took a little longer than I expected, honestly. It's normally not that long, but I was also cleaning and stuff in between, so um, I, it honestly didn't take that long. The canning process, just everything I did in between. But now I am getting prepared to do my son's hair. Here he is standing here. We are about to wash, condition, and blow dry his hair. It's a little shorter in the front because he cut it about a year ago, but that's okay. So we're gonna start on his hair. After we're done with his hair, I'm going to, after I'm done braiding it all, then we're gonna start doing our store runs and errands because they're probably about that time. I gotta pick up at 1 o'clock, and I gotta take the trash out. So we'll go ahead and do our run to Publix, get some more fruits and veggies for the week. And afterwards we'll come back and we'll start on Mona's hair for the day. All right, here we go. So right now I'm just taking down his hair. He had a braid that he was wearing for the week because he didn't have his hair done this week. So I was just taking down his hair. Now I'm checking the water temp, and now I am starting the process of washing his hair. This way of washing his hair is a little easier because I don't have to make a mess with the water. For him, I just let him hang his head over the sink. He covers his eyes with the towel, and I just wash it that way for him. So after washing his hair really good and getting it really moisturized, I start with the shampoo. I use this shea butter, I guess my shampoo. I get it from Walmart. And it works really good on their hair since they have like that mixed texture with the curls and the, kind of, their curls tangle a lot. Mixed hair tangles a lot. It tangles more than my hair actually. So you got to really use some really good shampoo and conditioners and stuff to keep it from tangling. I always detangle their hair, as you'll see in a little bit, while it's still moisture in there and still kind of damp. I never comb their hair dry because it tangles really, really easy. But I only do one wash. I only do one shampoo, and I just make sure that it's really, really clean from that one shampoo. I don't overdo it. I don't oversaturate their hair with the shampoo because their hair don't need it. Their hair contains a lot of moisture and kind of keeps moisture, so we're good. Right there, a little bit of water got in his eyes, so he was just like, hold on, wait a minute. But he covered it back up, and I just continued to rinse his hair out from there. So from here, I just make sure that all of the shampoo is washed out completely and thoroughly. I make sure his ends, because that's the part that really needs the most, care. And I just make sure those ends are really, really good and clean. And then I make sure that scalp is really good and clean. And just making sure all the soap is out. So now I'm draining a bit just so that the water doesn't run in his eyes, so he can get a little bit of break from all the water while I put the conditioner in. I use the same type of conditioner that I use for the shampoo. It's like a my conditioner from Shea Butter. So I just I make sure their hair is really, really good and conditioned. So as you can see, I put quite a bit in my hand. But I just want those curls completely moisturized from root to tip because... sorry, I received a call, so I forgot where I was. But just making sure that's really good in his roots, really good in his to the tips. And as you can see, I'm going to take this wide tooth comb and I'm going to start at the tips of his hair and work my way to the roots to detangle all of his hair. I do it while the conditioner's still in there because it is so much easier to detangle when it's good and moisturized than to detangle when there's no moisture or that slickness in it. So that helps out a lot. Now I'm going in with the fine tooth comb because there are smaller tangles that get up in there that's, you know, the wide tooth comb cannot get. So I go in there with the little fine tooth comb to just make sure it's really, really good and detangled and those curls are not interlocking, because as we know, curly hair people, that those curls are like to just come together. They're just friends. They like to come together. So we got to make sure that every part of the hair is completely detangled from tip to root. And now it is time for the rinsing process. Just like the shampoo, I only condition once, and I don't leave it, you know, a lot of bottles tell you to leave it in there for like 3 minutes, 10 minutes. I really don't leave it in their hair long at all because it's like their hair really just soaks it up. It really does. So as soon as I have it detangled, I go ahead and rinse it. And just make sure it's thoroughly rinsed. With the conditioner, I don't mind if a little bit of it stays in their hair because it just adds more moisture to their hair. And this type of conditioner doesn't dry it out or break it out or make it brittle. I could even use it as a leave-in conditioner, honestly, if I want to. Now, I'm not suggesting anyone do that because I've tried this on my son's hair. So, you know, I know how his hair reacts to this type of shampoo and conditioner. But it really works as a good leave-in conditioner as well when you're just using a little bit. So at this point, I don't put anything else into their hair. I don't have to put any more product in it because their hair is going to maintain that conditioned treatment I just gave to it. And from this point forward, I'm going to just make sure it's all completely combed out with my fine tooth. Oh, well, it's a brush. It's like one of those, you know, hair brushes. The wig brushes, I believe, is what they are. But it just helps detangle curls really, really well. And my son was holding the phone at this point, so that's why it's kind of going all over the place. But he tried to refocus it. That little piece that I'm holding there is the part that he cut off last year. I don't understand what it is about kids and scissors and just cutting your hair off. I just don't get it, but it is what it is. So luckily it grew back, and I think he learned his lesson because he was mad because I couldn't braid it for a while. So he had to every day get his hair detangled and all of the above. So he won't do that again for sure. But this is his curl pattern. He has an absolutely gorgeous curl pattern. I have let him wear his curls down before, but because, like I said, their hair tangles so much with those curls, I only do that on special occasions. So now I'm drying it, and we're about to go finish the process. So I'm tired already. Been doing a lot. So we got his hair washed, conditioned, combed out, and detangled. So now we are going to blow dry those curls out, and I'm blow drying it because his hair is easier to braid when it's straight and dry versus when it's curly and wet or just curly and dry in general. So I'm going to go ahead and blow dry that out so I can start the braiding process. Okay, so now his hair is dry. I don't know if I turned it on when I started or not. It's all dry, so we are about to start this braiding process on his head. He don't have really thick hair, so his braids don't take long, and I typically tend to do like thicker parts for him. Hold on, boo-boo. Because I don't want like it to take forever, and I don't want his fine hair to just like pull out when we're taking it down. So I do like bigger parts with braids for him and his hair texture. Okay, so I finished his hair. I know I didn't show any of the braiding part because it's hard to get him to sit still sometimes because it does hurt him. He's not really used to getting his hair braided. But this is the finished results. Now, mind you, these parts aren't straight. I am not a perfectionist braider, so hold your head back. So they're not gorgeous, but hey, just for him to be able to wake up in the morning with his hair nice and he can just run off to school, it is the perfect braid. And so now that I'm done, I am going to run to
Pokemon.
My errands.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. So now it is currently 11:24. Sorry, I ain't got my glasses on. We're about to start running our errands. I got all the trash backed up in this big black trash to take to the dump. My son is breaking down the boxes so we can put them in the recycle bin at the dump. And then we're going to head, luckily, right over there's a Publix. I'm going to get some beads for my daughter's hair so we can do her hair when we get back. And pick up our Walmart order. Probably by then, hopefully. I don't know. But that's what's next. So come on. We just did our recycling at the cardboard place. Dumped our trash. And y'all go ahead and sit down. The kids helped me do it. Now they're arguing. Who's been bad?
Luna.
So we just took a detour to Little Caesars. The kids are hungry and they haven't had lunch yet. And it's now 12:02. I still haven't had lunch yet, but that's okay. We took a detour to Little Caesars so they can eat some pizza, and then we're going to finish these errands.
Hi.
Okay, so it is now 1:11. Errands have taken me a little longer than I wanted to. I just came from the hair store, got the beads and stuff to do her hair with today. And I'm also about to head to Walmart to finally do my pickup order from Walmart. I ended up going ahead and stopping to give me some dinner for tonight at Texas Roadhouse. They have some delicious seasoned rice. Which they didn't have any when I went there. They were out of it, so I was upset about that. But I got their veggie plate. You can choose 4 sides on their veggie plate. And since I'm still on my 21-day Daniel fast, that's what I did. I just did a veggie plate because I bought them a pizza and they ate that Little Caesars pizza up. So after I get this last pickup order from Walmart, I will be heading home finally.
Let's go.
So it is now 1:53. I have finished my Walmart shopping, pickup order. I picked that up, and then we just came from Kroger. I had to pick up a few more things to be able to juice and make the kids lunch with this week. So I'm now done doing that. And so 1:53, about to head home, put everything up, and then I'll finally start her hair. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be done on time like I wanted to. I wanted it to be done by at least 3 o'clock, but with doing her hair, I'm not going to be able to be done by then. But that's okay. I'll just continue the day and we'll go from there. So I just got through washing and conditioning Mona's hair. For her, I don't wash it like I do my son because she don't like getting water and stuff in her eyes. So I lay her down like this on the sink with a towel to support her neck so it doesn't hurt. And then just wash her curls out and condition her real well. So we've already detangled. And then we're going to also blow dry her hair out and get her ready for the braiding process. Okay, so on this video, I had actually spoke and was talking about how I do her hair, but because the blow dryer was so loud, I decided to go ahead and do a voiceover. Her hair care routine is a bit different when it comes to blow drying and drying out her hair. I use a little wig comb or brush or whatever it is to do her hair because her hair is so fine and fragile. So I just make sure that there's heat on coming from the blow dryer, and I just use that brush to pretty much blow dry out her hair so it doesn't burn her, because her hair is so thin it burns her sometimes. But now we have her hair all blow dried out. This is how it look, and most of you know that blow dried hair just is not giving. But we're about to go ahead and start these braids, so that's what I'm about to do. Oh, before I start, I also wanted to point out, I do not braid her hair often. Her hair is so curly that I just normally let her wear her nice, beautiful curls because her hair is not hard to manage at all. But the reason why I don't braid her hair often is because her hair is so thin, and beads can be a lot of weight. They can put a lot of weight on the hair and on the roots and things like that. So if you want length retention and you don't want your child's hair breaking off a lot, make sure if their hair is like this that it's not getting braided often and you're not putting beads on it often. It's just a once here and there hairstyle for her. Okay, so we're halfway. This is the back part left. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good view. Right now we're at 3:41, so yeah, I'm definitely pushing time. But moving along. Okay, so I have finally finished Mona's braids. This is the finished product. And I'll gel that down in the morning when she's ready for school. But she's excited about the look. She loves it. And it is now, sorry, I ended up clicking off the video. But I'm done at 4:12 for the day. Now I'm about to tackle this room that we pretty much was just in doing everything in. This our like playroom, activity room. So I'm finna tackle this and we will be done for the day and I get to sit down and relax. Time. Sometimes it seems like there's just never enough of it. And if you're anything like me, there's always never enough of it. In the grand scheme of things, time is just another way to show me how important it is, but also how insignificant it is. We are already 1 week into the new year and I'm wondering, where did the week go? I may not remember how I used all of my time, but I do remember the precious moments in this week that mattered. I remember when my kids told me about their days back at school after 2 weeks. I remember how my son told me I was the best mom ever, and I remember the kiss my daughter gave me just this morning while hugging me. It is important to use time to get as much important things done, but it is also a reminder our lives and the time we use are just little moments compared to the many years this earth have existed. So we must make the most of it and remember to cherish the best moments in time. Do not look back at the checkpoints to get things done all of the time. Remember, time is of the essence, but life is great.